Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dhruva IAS Academy's News Navigator. In this session, we will be looking into The Hindu newspaper 23rd February 2025. Today, we have a diversified list of topics to cover, ranging from digital regulations to IPR issues, defense dilemmas to three-language policy issues. As we have too much material to cover today, let's dive into it without any delay. The first category of articles falls under end-to-end reads. Under this, the first article that we need to read is in page number 9. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is considering new legal frameworks to regulate harmful content on digital platforms, driven by concerns over misuse of freedom of expression and perceived regulatory vacuum. This particular topic is highly relevant for GS2 polity and governance, topics like freedom of expression and judicial intervention, as well as GS3 science and technology. The next article that we will be reading is in page number 10. This particular article talks about the servicification and the issues associated with it. It also emphasizes the need for accelerated job creation and expanding the skilled workforce. It is relevant for GS2 social justice topics like unemployment and skill development, as well as GS3 economy. Kindly pause the video and cover these elements from the article. The next article that we need to cover is in page number 10. This one talks about the trademarking of a surname. The article explores the legal debate surrounding the trademarking of surnames using the ongoing dispute between Lodha brothers as a case study. It examines how Indian courts have dealt with similar cases, highlighting the importance of market recognition and historical claims in establishing trademark rights. This particular topic is relevant for GS2 IPR rights issues as well as GS3 economy. The next article that we need to cover under end-to-end reads is in page number 11. This article discusses a new study that reveals how dark pigmented microalgae on the Greenland ice sheet is contributing significantly to its melting. This particular topic is relevant for GS1 environmental geography as well as GS3 topics of environment like climate change, melting of polar caps, etc. The next article is in page number 11. This article advocates for India to move away from coal-based electricity generation due to its environmental impacts and explore cleaner, sustainable alternatives like wind energy, solar energy, hydropower, or nuclear power. This particular topic is relevant for GS1 Economic Geography as well as GS3 Science and Technology and Environment. The next article that we need to cover is in page number 12. This particular article is an extension of previous covering of News Navigator topics dated February 4th to February 9th. The article discusses India's complex situation regarding its fighter jet fleet, focusing on potential acquisition of the US F-35, the status of the Russian Su-57, and the progress of indigenous programs. This particular topic is relevant for GS2 International Relations as well as GS3 Internal Security and Science and Technology. The last article under end-to-end reads is also in page number 12. It talks about National Education Policy 2020. What are the provisions of it and why there is too much of objection from southern states when we talk about three-language formula. This particular article is relevant for GS1 Indian society and cultural preservation. At the same time, GS2 social justice topics like education and polity topics like cultural rights. Apart from these end-to-end reads, here are some topics that we need to Google search and make notes out of them. The first one is about the Ratnagiri Buddhist Heritage Site. Where it is located, which types of tools that are found here, what is the significance of this Buddhist site, which forms of architecture is found here, etc. has to be covered. The next one is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin. This is a housing for all scheme in rural areas. Kindly know the key provisions of it and what are the achievements and challenges of this scheme. The last one is about Ekalavya schools. So what are these model schools and where it is being implemented, why it is in use? You need to cover these. The next section is points to note. These are the data points that you can use in your mains answer writing. The first two belongs to tourism sector, especially when we talk about wedding tourism in India. It is estimated that nearly 54% of the total population in India is below 30 years. Hence, there is a huge potential when we talk about wedding tourism industry. The next one talks about number of suicides that are occurring around the world. Nearly 7,40,000 people annually that are dying because of suicides. This particular one is highly relevant for social issues, at the same time optionals like sociology. You can connect Durkheim's social fact and his concept of suicides into this particular data. Coming to the curiosity corner, yesterday we have given you a question. What is the meaning of proselytization? Proselytization is the act of trying to convince someone to change their religious or political beliefs. Remember, it is used in a negative context. Coming to today's curiosity corner, as we already know what is the largest freshwater lake in India, our question is, what is the largest lake in India? Kindly let us know in the comment section. And that's for today's News Navigator. Kindly join our WhatsApp and Telegram channels to access to our PDFs, notes as well as guidance. See you all in tomorrow's News Navigator. Thank you for choosing Dhruva IAS Academy.